This is a very interesting case. As you can see here, in the inferior part of the uterine cavity, there is a subchorionic bleed, this one, and if you see it carefully, uh, this is moving. This bleeding, fine bleed, the particles, they are moving, and this is the subchorionic bleed. But the interesting part of this ultrasound is of this case is that there are multiple cystic areas also over here in the posterior uterine wall, and this is a case of partial molar pregnancy, multiple tiny cystic anechoic areas. Here also, if we see in the anterior part, there are multiple tiny cystic areas. This is not something we see routinely. Here there is a bleed, and here this cystic area, it is the molar. It is the finding of the seen in the molar pregnancy, especially partial mole, because there is a fetus also inside. Over here, this is the amniotic membrane, amniotic cavity, and inside there is a fetus. This is the fetus, maybe a yolk sac, looking like yolk sac, but too much detail is not concerned. Here there is a fetal node, and multiple cystic areas over here and here, especially more clearly seen in the posterior part. Here, and the size of the uterus is also quite big as compared to the fetal pole. This is hematoma, subchorionic, over here. You can see these particles moving. This is the blood collection in the subchorionic space. Fetal pole over here. And this cystic area once again in the posterior part. This is the cervix. Cervix is normal in length. This is the subchorionic bleed. And yes, here there is some cystic area, maybe a part of molar pregnancy, some sort. Or as it is outside the amniotic cavity, it could be yolk sac also, more looking like a yolk sac. size is 12 mm size. This is 100% yolk sac only because it is located outside the amniotic cavity. Yolk sac is located normally outside the amniotic cavity. This is the amniotic cavity and yolk sac is outside. And this is the fetal pole. There is no any cardiac activity inside the fetal pole.